Hello everyone and welcome to my new video on stock market. In this video, I'm going to discuss about TCS 2020 Q1 results. So TCS is one of the biggest IT company in India and also in the world. So we will discuss about some of the highlights from the quarterly results and also about the dividend, how much dividend they are going to give, what is the record date for dividend and when you will receive the dividend. So I will discuss about all of this in this video. So please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and keep on supporting me in making this type of videos. So let's look at some of the highlights of this quarter, which ended in June and that started in April. So April-June quarter of 2020. So revenue was at around 38,322 crores. If you see year-wise-year, I mean from Q1 to 2019, it is up by 0.4%. Now, if you see like the constant currency revenue growth, it has decreased like by -6% from the 2019 last quarter. Net income, if you see net profit, basically, again, it has also decreased. So it's 7,000 crores now. It has decreased by 13%. Operating margin is 23% and net margin is 18%. So net cash from operation, so profits and cash are different. So how much cash they have generated is 9,290 crores. So profit is of course 7,000 crores and net cash 9,000 crores. That's huge. I mean, that's 132% of the net income. And if you see the headcount they have, total employees they have is around 4 lakhs employees. I mean, they are one of the highest employers in India, and women in workforce is close to 36% of this total employees. And like they have also mentioned that 353K plus employees are trained in new technology like cloud and IoT and others. And they have industry leading talent retention that is at 11%. And okay, this is an important one and most of you will be interested in. So the dividend per share this quarter that they are going to give is 5 rupees, and record date if you see here is 17th of July. And remember that once you buy the shares, it takes 2 days to reflect into your demat account. So you have to buy basically on 15th or before that if you want the dividend. So just keep safe and buy before 15th if you want the dividend. And payment date is, so let's say if you have bought your shares before 15th or on 15th, before 15th, then the share will be paid on, dividend will be paid on 31st of July. Now let's look at some other numbers also, like they have also given like the breakup for last 4 quarters also. And you can see like the revenue here, it is in million, but if you just divide by 10, you will get in crores also. I'm not sure why they follow the millions. Even YouTube now follows crores and lakhs, right? So this would also follow the same. So yeah, of course, you can see the decrease here from the Q1 FY20. You can see the decrease here in this quarter, right? 381 and no. So revenue has increased by 0.4%, but operating income, of course, you can see the decrease from 92. I mean, this was 9,220 crores. Now it's 9,048 crores. And of course, net income also you can see the decrease. Like net income has decreased from 8,131 crores to 7,080 crores, 7,008 crores. And if you see the operating, and of course, this chart shows you the decrease in the revenue and everything. So 0.4, if you compare to Q1, it's 0.4% increase. But if you compare from this quarter itself, Q4 FY20, there is a decrease of -6%. Operating margin is quite stable, I will say, still at 23%, a bit down, but it's still stable. If you compare, this is 24% last year. We say 23% is quite stable. Of course, net margin has been affected. 21% is here net margin, and here 18%. And of course, you can know why this is affected, right? Because of the COVID, their clients will be like, I mean, maybe paying less, right? Because of this, and there are many they are not getting new clients, and because of this COVID-19, and they can many other issues also because of that. And also maybe that the clients are negotiating lesser money for their projects. That also can be the case. Now, if you see that, of course, if you think that TCS does most of its business in India, you will be wrong. They get like almost 94% of the money from outside India. So if you see here, like how much revenue they have generated from each countries, like if you see from North America, they generate most of their revenue, and it has increased like from it has increased from 50.6% to 51.4% in this quarter. And next, if you go to Latin America, if you go again from 1.8 to 1.7%, and if you go to UK, and see, these are the main countries where they do the business, where their clients are. In UK, they have like 15%. In continental Europe, if you see, now it's 14%. It was last year, now it's 15%. So everywhere they have increased this. In India, it has of course decreased. If you see from 6%, the contribution has come down to 4%. Because I mean, if you see in India, I mean, they do not have a lot of clients in India, and the rest are very less. I mean, mostly they get their money from North America, UK, and Europe, mostly from these three. Again, see, again, these are IT companies, so they will provide service to different, I will say, industries. So of course, if you see for TCS, if you see from banking and finance, they have most of the clients, and the revenue from this is close to 30%. And if you see year by year CC growth, it has decreased here. From retail, they have close to 15%. It has also decreased a bit. From communication and media, it has increased because of course, due to COVID-19, there will be more clients from communication and media, right? Manufacturing, again, of course, it has decreased again because, I mean, of course, due to COVID-19, there has been issues. This one is good. I mean, if you see this segment, life science and healthcare, that's where they have done good. They have like increased their presence in this from 7.8% to 9.6%. That's quite good increase here. In technology and services also they have increased, and regional markets and others, it's decreased. So overall, if you see, they have done good in, of course, communication and media and life science and healthcare. That's where they have done good this quarter. And of course, I told you they are providing services to different companies. They would have clients, and these clients have long deal with TCS, like 5-year, 10-year contract with TCS. So if you see like how many 1 million, so basically this is dollar. So US dollar 1 million plus clients, it has increased from, of course, 2014 to 2066. That's quite good. If you see dollar 5 million plus clients, it has also increased from 551 to 564. US dollar 10 million plus client, that has also increased 384, 382. Of course, all has increased, but if you see, that is good, right? They are getting good new clients. US dollar 20 million plus clients, again, that has increased to 290 to 30. US dollar 50 million plus, basically just revenue that they get from this client. So basically this is like how many clients they get revenue of US dollar 50 million, right? Plus, I mean, so there here you have like 100, and it's same, right? 50 million. So they did not get any big contract, of course. And if you see in 100 plus, it has increased from 44 to 48, right? So they did not get any in range 50 million plus. But overall, if you see in the client side, they have done well, right? If you see the numbers. So of course, you see the decrease in revenue and decrease in operating margin and everything. It's because of the COVID-19 situation. I think once it goes off, this will be back to the normal and again doing good. This is important. I mean, this numbers is insane. I mean, the profit, the cash profit they produce is insane. See the numbers. Net cash from operations, what cash they produced, this was 9,290 crores of cash in one quarter. So year-wise, they will produce around 37,000 crores of cash itself. That's how big TCS is. Of course, for IT companies, understand this. The expenditure is nothing. Like for what they have to do, they have some buildings and employees. They don't have to pay much. They do not have to build factories and everything, right? So see this capital expenditure, how less is this is just 622 crores. I mean, out of 9,000 profits, they need the capital expenditure of just only 622 crores. And if you see the free cash flow, so basically these are the cash they can do for like paying dividends or keeping with themselves. That's 8,668 crores. Of course, on that, they are paying the dividend of 2,200 crores this quarter. That's 5 rupees that you saw there. And of course, these are some other numbers. And total cash and investment, if you see, now they have like 51. So this is like, okay, around 50,000 crores of cash they have, right, on their books. That's huge, right? 50,000 crores of cash. Not exactly cash and investment. They would have also invested in FDs, mutual funds itself, and other investments also. So that they have on their book. So that's the size of TCS. I mean, and of course, I will say the overall quarterly results are good. I will say it's not. I mean, of course, due to COVID, there will be issues, and revenue has not declined much. That's good news. I mean, they have done not very good in profits, but that's okay. That's okay. For maybe 1-2 quarters, they will not do good, but revenue being up and of course operating margin also remaining almost same. That's quite good news. They have got good clients and also have increased their. I mean, if you see here in life sciences, healthcare, they have increased their and percentage of revenue coming from this. So overall, I will say good quarter during this COVID-19 situation. Because if you see IT companies, they are not much affected due to lockdown, but of course clients will be affected, right? Because let's say retail, they have a retail client here, let's say, right? Of course, for this client, the retail outlets are not open, so they will be affected, right? So that way. But anyway, that's a anyway good quarter for TCS. And if you want to, I mean, if you want the dividends, do buy this stock before the date I gave there. I mean, before 15th or try to buy it before 15th. So that's all from this video. So if you liked my analysis of like this quarterly result for TCS, do subscribe to my channel and keep on motivating me in making this type of videos. Thank you.